Hey YouTube. I'm Fernando, and I'm starting up this YouTube channel to fill two things. One, always had the aspirations to make a YouTube channel just so I can kind of follow in the footsteps of some of my favorite channels like Grade A Under 8, White Boy, Wings of Redemption, Jive Turkey, you know, Rich Piana. Just guys that I just found cool because they share their opinions, share their interest with you guys, and then they showed it, be it through gameplay, commentary, or just simply working out and showing you how they did it. You know, I myself, and this is my second goal, just want to put my opinion out there, talk with you guys, share my outlook on certain things. I'm right now a finance and marketing major at the University of Central Florida, and I'm the ripe age of 20. Just recently turned. And my friend said, "Why not just try it out? Um, what's the worst thing that can happen?" So I said, "Yeah, you're right. What's the worst thing that can happen?" So this is me. I'm Fernando, like I said. Call me Nando. That's the nickname given to me by my friends and family. That's the name I usually go by. Um, and for my first video, the topic I'm going to cover is I'm going to title it Guys Do the Right Thing. And this is something that I've been noticing the past couple of days. It's been in the back of my mind, but I never really expressed it in this sort of media. So here it is. As a guy, how you conduct yourself and how you present yourself are the two biggest things to success in life. If you dress like a bum, talk like you're from the hood, and approach people as if you're some sort of like criminal or like everyone's trying to tear at you, they're going to see you as the things you have presented yourself as. Versus if you dress yourself well groomed, your etiquette's well, and you approach people in a more friendly, charismatic way, people are going to see you as that. Not to say that there's no, gray area or, one way is better than the other. If you're from the hood, you're going to act as if you're from the hood, and there's nothing wrong with that. You assimilated to a culture that you saw yourself raised in, and you're just a product of said culture. The same way you grew up in Beverly Hills, Hollywood, you're gonna act like someone who grew up in Beverly Hills, Hollywood. There's nothing wrong with that. And as somebody who's lived both in the ghetto back in Newark, New Jersey, and lived in a really nice neighborhood, Howard Beach, New York, I know a little bit of both. You know, shucks, I'm going to college on a full ride, not paying a dime. you know. But if you saw me in the streets, you might mistake me for a regular black guy. There's nothing, and I wouldn't blame you for either. You can't guess how someone is on first glance, but you can tell a lot about who they are, about how they dress, how they talk, how they carry themselves, and how they present themselves. And I think guys nowadays we're lacking. I still see guys sagging their pants. I still see guys wearing female clothing. Like the other day, I saw Jaden Smith in a news article wearing a dress. Like I know he's a kid now. He's like 13, 14, I think. But when he's 19, 20, and trying to get serious about his acting career, or he's trying to get serious and maybe work in a corporate life, he can't because all the ridiculous things he's doing now as a kid are going to affect him later on in life. You know. Another thing, guys are gotta stop chasing these. I don't know how to say it, but stop chasing girls. Honestly, like I see a lot of my guy friends going after girls that are not worth the time of day. Now, I'm no one to judge. If you find someone attractive, you like their personality, you like what they present, then yeah, you do you. But I think sometimes we find ourselves trapped by our emotions and we don't use logic, or common sense. And I use a perfect example. If everything's going well for you in life, you say you got a job, you got a nice 9 to 5, you got yourself a car, nothing crazy, but you got a car, you got your own place, You're doing well for yourself. You don't owe nobody any money. You come from a good household. You love your parents. You're good to your brothers and sisters. You do, if you have them. You're good to your friends, and you do the right thing. You don't, you never been to jail, or if you did go to jail, you pay for your crime. It was a mistake. You learn from it. Don't go after a female that is the polar opposite of you. You know, got no job, living on food stamps. Child support from first or second baby daddy. You know, all about drama and gossip. See, that's all negativity. You don't need that in your life. That you will get trapped in that negativity and that vicious cycle that you don't need to find yourself in because you're doing well for yourself. You're making sure that your life is the best you can make it given your circumstances and events, if not better. And last, and what I'm going to end this video on, guys, we got to set the precedent. We have to be the example. I'm not saying every guy out there has to be like Barack Obama or, Nelson Mandela, but if your mother doesn't approve of what you're doing or you're not proud of what you're doing in life, that should be a clear indication that you need to change either your behaviors or what you're doing or where you find yourself, because you have to be the example, especially if you're somebody that's being held accountable. I have two younger brothers and sisters, and what I do will be a reflection of who I am and be an example for them to follow. So if I'm doing the wrong things in life, they're going to see that it's okay, so they're going to do the wrong things in life, and then that just sets a domino effect that no one wants. The same way, if I'm doing the right thing, I'm going to college, I'm getting a job, I'm making sure I'm doing the best with my opportunities, my brothers and sisters are going to follow suit, you know? And that is something I think every guy should really, really, really take into consideration. That what you do has a profound impact on those around you. You know, again, not everyone's perfect. I'm far from perfect, and I can tell you that. My friends can tell you that. My family can tell you that. But I try to be the best person I can be all the time, because at the end of the day, what I do today will affect me tomorrow and the day after. So, like I always tell everybody that I come across in my life, be nice to everybody, be respectful, be the best version of you that you can be, because you never know. Because one day, and it might come and save you. I use a perfect example. I have a good friend named Eric, and me and him are two different people. You know, he grew up down here in Florida. I grew up in New York. You know, he likes fishing and camping. I like playing ball and playing 2K. You know, but when we first came across here, when I moved recently, despite our differences as people, he carried himself in a good way, and so did I. And there was a common interest there. He saw that I was a good guy doing good things, and I saw it in him. He was a good guy doing good things. We became friends. Now, fast forward 2 years later, he's my best friend. I consider him my brother in a lot of cases. And were it not for him, Lord knows how many situations, you know, would have been different. Shucks, my track T-shirt right here, going to regionals. One of my 400 buddies. So, who you meet in life sometimes has a profound effect. But if you presented yourself day one as somebody that doesn't care about how they look or what they say because they think they're better than everyone else, or in a negative fashion, no one wants to be your friend. No one wants to be around you because you're just negativity. And people, the biggest thing you can do in life is let negativity stay in your life. 2016, people, cut out all the bad vibes and only surround yourself with people that have aspirations, good vibes, and want to do better for themselves, because only then will you see yourself improving as a person. Because it's really hard to try to do the best you can do and be the best you can be when everyone around you isn't. But it's a lot easier when everyone around you is. Well, it's been Nando, and I'm signing out. See you later, YouTube.